Sweet Caroline, let's go Pitt. What up, what up, what up, what it do everybody? I am TALK-IS-PITT and you are tuning into the #1 sports channel on YouTube that will eat, breathe, and shit everything Pitt. Well, today, ladies and gentlemen, I will be doing the 2022 football schedule preview and prediction for the Virginia Tech Hokies. Before I get into today's video, please like, comment, and subscribe for more. If you have not already, click the notification bell to stay up to date for more Pitt and college football content. And if you have not already, check out the PayPal link down below. That's where you can send donations my way. Alright everybody, like I said in the title of the video, or should I say the intro of the video, this is the 2022 schedule preview and prediction for Virginia Tech. And before I get into this upcoming season, I want to talk a little bit about what happened last year. Now, Virginia Tech went 6-7 overall, 4-4 in the conference, placing 3rd in the Coastal. They had wins against North Carolina, Middle Tennessee, Richmond, Georgia Tech, Duke, and Virginia. They had losses to West Virginia, Notre Dame, Pitt, Syracuse, Boston College, Miami, and Maryland. That Maryland loss came in a bowl game, and it was a beatdown. Now, if you thought it would get any easier for Virginia Tech going into this season, it doesn't. Because, one, they have a new head coach. Brent Pry is coming over from Penn State. He was the defensive coordinator and I believe the linebackers coach. And now he's going to take over the head coaching job for the Hokies. And I'm optimistic about this coaching change. Not meaning, I think he's going to do bad, because I don't know. It's just, not only did Virginia Tech lose its head coach, they also lost a few key members of their offensive production. So Braxton Burmeister transferred to San Diego State, so he's gone. Trey Turner is in the NFL, and so is Raheem Blackshear. Trey Turner was their leading receiver, and Blackshear was their leading rusher. They did gain quarterback Grant Wells from the transfer portal, and he has been named the starting quarterback for the Hokies. Now, to me, I kind of saw that coming, because all Virginia Tech has is a bunch of unknowns. So you're going to go with somebody who has experience playing, period. Now, Grant Wells is a transfer from Marshall, and I looked at his numbers, and they're not that good, okay? They're not the worst I've seen, but they're not good. And he definitely is going to have to be laser focused when he plays tougher competition. Sorry, everybody. My nose is really congested right now, so if I stop talking in mid-sentence, that's why. Anyway, like I said, Grant Wells will be the starting quarterback for the Hokies, and he's going to lead the offense for the 2022 season. I do not know how many years of eligibility he has, so maybe I'll find that out later and put that down in the comment section. Now, moving on to the actual 2022 schedule. This is where I preview it and I predict it. So on September 2nd, Virginia Tech opens up on the road against somebody who has beaten them before. Matter of fact, the last time Virginia Tech traveled down to play this team, they lost. And that's against ODU, Old Dominion. They traveled to Old Dominion the very first game of the season. Then they come back home to play Boston College on the 10th. Then they stay at home to play Wofford, and they stay at home again to play West Virginia. Now, this next part of the schedule is tricky. 3 away games. On the 1st at North Carolina, on the 8th at Pitt, and then on the 27th at NC State, where they have a home game on the 15th at Miami. Then on the 5th of November, they have a home game against Georgia Tech. Then they go on the road on the 12th to play Duke. Go back on the road again on the 19th to play Liberty. And then they finish off the season with a home game at Virginia. So that's a quick preview of the schedule, and I'm going to go back over it to predict how I think Virginia Tech will actually do this year. So, even though Old Dominion has beaten them before, I do think Virginia Tech is slightly better than they are, and I do think Virginia Tech will win this game, but I do not think it'll be a blowout like it should be. This will be maybe a touchdown win. They come back home to play Boston College. I do think they will win that game and avenge last year's loss. If I'm not mistaken, Boston College does suffer a bit of a loss, especially they lost their offensive coordinator, Frank Cignetti, to the Panthers. So I think Virginia Tech will get that win. So they're 2-0 right there. Then they play Wofford at home. They will win that game. That will be a blowout. Then they play West Virginia at home again on the 22nd. I do have them losing that game, so that will be the first loss of the season for Virginia Tech. They start off the first half of the season 3-1. Now here comes to the tricky part. On the 1st, they play North Carolina on the road, October 1st. They're losing that game. I do believe they will lose that game. I do think North Carolina's defense is better than what Virginia Tech's offense is going to be able to handle. Then they stay on the road on the 8th to play Pitt, loss. They go back on the road to play, they go back home on the 15th to play Miami, loss. Then they go back on the road to play NC State, loss. They come back home to play Georgia Tech, loss. I do have them losing to Georgia Tech. Then they go back on the road to play Duke. I do have them beating Duke. Then they go back on the road to play Liberty on the 19th of November. I do have them winning that game. However, their final home game on the season on the 26th against Virginia, I do have them losing that game. So my final prediction for Virginia Tech is to go 5-7. And this is stretching it to me, which is why I have to redo this video. It was posted before, but then I realized there's some good points I left out. So this is a redo, and this is me stretching it, to be honest, because I think there's a couple of wins in here that they could lose. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments section. Remember to smash the hell out of that like button. Drop your questions and your comments down in the comment section. And subscribe if you have not already. Also, check out the PayPal link down below if you have not already. You can send your donations there. So before I leave this video, or before I leave you guys and end this video, I'd like to sing a little song to annoy the West Virginia fans and the Virginia Tech fans. Sweet Caroline, let's go Pitt!